on I Love Lucy. Hello, my name is Rick, and this is not the Dwarf Fortress of Swampcavern. Instead, this is a parallel universe where a different version of Swampcavern, with slightly different crazy giant monsters, decided to take on the devils. I'm fully aware you can atom smash them with bridges, or cast them in stone, but not only does that not seem sporting, it just isn't the Swampcavern way, or interesting. So I decided to take them on in the most Swampcavern style I could think of. Run them down a maze-like hallway in an attempt to spread them out a little. Let crossbow teams get a shot at them from behind fortifications. Unleash almost every crazy monster the fort has to offer on them. And let the melee teams attack them. Pretty much all at once. Deserve the horrible, horrible deaths you're about to get. Because of hats and stockpiles. You brought this on yourself. I'm not even sorry. And here they are. The first of the monsters has arrived. Oh, look at them all. Oh, this is going to be so fun. I didn't think this was going to work this good. And now for part 2 of Swampcavern versus the Devils. Here they come. They're boiling out. I didn't realize how big they were. They're big, I guess. But we'll see who's bigger. A demon or a rock. Or a giant cave spider. There's a giant tiger back there that's hightailing it out of there. It's like, oh, I had some idea this was coming, and I want no part of it. This smaller war tiger is headed towards the door as fast as it can go. And I would lock it in, but there's a military commander walking in down from that direction. And I'd rather have a military commander walk in than a war tiger not walk out. What's happening? What did I do? Why? Why? The rock may have been released from its cage, but I don't think the bridge in front of it has come down yet. And if the bridges nail one of these demons, who cares? None of them are all that neat anyways. Oh, besides, they're so big, the bridge might break first. Have a towering slug composed of salt. It has wings and it has a gaunt appearance. It's a brine fiend. And here we have a rock on ripe blossomed, the leafy beans. So first up it's rock versus brine fiend. Is this a fight we can watch in Armok Vision? Let's find out. The rock is fleeing. The brine fiend is not really catching up. Its friends are all pouring in behind it. It looks like the rock and the brine fiend are about the same speed, so the brine fiend just can't quite keep up. I see the Gorlak is loose, so now all our problems are solved. Nothing's getting past the Gorlak. Just kidding. It's that was just for fun. We did have a different monster we were supposed to put in that area, but it didn't work out. I'm kind of enjoying watching this. Nothing's really going to happen, though. It'd be faster if I switched. Yeah. The first reports are in, actually. The Gorlak is fighting, the giant cave spider is fighting, and being a wild one, it is actually fighting back. The Ember's Spectre is kicking the Gorlak around. The Gorlak looks sick. The Gorlak is propelled away by the force of the blow. The Ember Spectre is caught up in the web. From what? It doesn't say. It's probably a giant cave spider, huh? I don't know, it doesn't really look like it. The Brine Fiend pushes the giant cave spider in the left fourth leg, and the injured part is smashed into the body. The giant cave spider misses the Brine Fiend. Here comes another giant cave spider to help out. The rock has almost gotten away from the demons, or that's what it thinks. Despite being trained, the military thinks my rock is hostile, so they shoot the rock. Oh, Dwarf Fortress, of course, of course. Don't save that ammo for the Brine Fiend, anybody. Kill the rock. Here we go. Dwarves inside the fortifications. Giant cave spiders roaming free. Giant cave spiders on leashes. An injured rock. A rock lying on its side. Demons are pouring out of the hallway. Yeah, it's a good time. I don't know, guys. Doesn't seem like that many to me. I think we got this. I think we can do this. Who is this? Who's leading the charge here? You got Lamot, Adderman, who's a militia captain. Excellent, excellent choice to have in the front line. Deer Key, Silvertle, Gold Key. Yeah, a bunch of good guys. On their side, Ember Spectre, Brine Fiend, Eagle Monster. What is that? A towering beakless eagle. It has 3 long straight tails and dislavering. Its periwinkle feathers are downy. Oh, it's like a little baby chick eagle monster that's 3 stories tall and wants to stomp us to death. And it has deadly spittle, so that's always fun. Flame Haunt, that sounds cool. A towering tick composed of flame? That's horrifying. There's a pair of knobby antennae and it has a bloated body. We got this, guys. We can totally do this. Oh, the rock has been found dead. Do tell. Spiders have sprayed spiderweb. The frontline Brine Fiend is dead, but it wasn't tough. It was just a blob. So that's really not much of an accomplishment. Although it did hurt the rock, apparently. Who is our next contender on Who Wants to Get Their Ass Kicked? Just realized there's more coming where those came from, so this is also going to be a contest of who gets tired first. Look out, little spear dwarf. Yeah, fall back with your friends. That's a good way to do it. Let the crossbow team do some work. Here's another Brine Fiend crossbow team. Now would be a good time. Okay, yeah, they're doing it. There's crossbow bolts in flight. They are shooting the Brine Fiend. Oh, webs are coming, going, being destroyed as fast as they're being created. Spiders are doing real work, though. Oh, there's a dead dwarf. Well, that's not him, but the eagle monster grabs the axe lord by the right lower leg with his left wing. The axe lord falls over. The eagle monster locks the axe lord's right knee with the monster's left wing. The eagle monster bends the axe lord's right lower leg with its left wing, and the right knee collapses. The ligament in the right knee has been torn, and a tendon has been torn. Sorry, axe lord. Ooh, it's Crow Girl. You know, it's about to go down. Something's about to get real when Crow Girl is there. Look at all these bolts in flight, too. having kind of a hard time telling what's going on over here. It's like some people are on fire. So what happened to the shields blocking that kind of stuff? Or them being able to dodge it or any of that? Also, the floor is made of gabbro. So they can't light the floor on fire. I thought, maybe. Oh well, demons attacking, people on fire. You know, the usual stuff. Dwarves bringing their babies into combat. Yeah. Giant cave spiders possibly fleeing for their lives. The Marks dwarves are doing good work. Striking flame haunts, breaking away a piece of the tissue. That kills those things. The Axe Lord is dead. Mace Lord, the Brine Fiend, pushes the Mace Lord in the left hand, and the injured part collapses into a lump of gore. The Mace Lord is caught in a burst of boiling strawberry wine. That's what's happening? They're being boiled in strawberry wine? Oh, that's as funny as it is terrible. I'm appropriate. Excuse me, waiter, this wine is a little too warm. I'd like to send it back, please. Alright, Crow Girl hasn't done a damn thing, neither has a bunch of these other people. Wow, fireballs are flying. Stray giant cave spiders are dead. Stuff is flying everywhere. Bolts are flying. Magic is flying. Okay. If you enjoyed this episode, a like, an upvote, or a comment is a good way to let me know it. What are the chances you're ever going to find a channel as small as mine again in a sea of YouTube? Better hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.